Welcome to the channel, Royally Rich Persons News. Get only the most current information. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. Palace courtiers have dismissed suggestions made by Prince Harry on Netflix that the Queen was influenced by her aides when deciding he was out as a working royal. Sources close to the royal family claim the Duke of Sussex, who has painted a picture of a passive queen in his show, say he can't fathom he was able to sweet-talk the late monarch. It relates to the so-called Sandringham Summit in January 2020, a meeting called by Her Majesty to determine the future of Harry and Meghan as royals. In the second half of his Netflix series, which was released last week, Harry said he was left terrified when his brother William screamed and shouted at him during the meeting. He claimed that his grandmother, who was present, was sat quietly taking it all in while his father said things that simply weren't true, before suggesting she was swayed by the opinions of others. In the program he said, "You have to understand that from a family's perspective, especially from hers, there are ways of doing things and her ultimate mission, responsibility is the institution. People around her are telling her that proposal or these two doing X, Y or Z is going to be seen as an attack on the institution, then she's going to go on the advice she's been given." But courtiers within the palace have cast doubt on his version of events. With those close to the situation, Her Majesty was strong and sharp enough to make the decision herself. One told The Times, "It's outrageous. Harry never wanted to admit to himself that it was the Queen who said, 'No, you're out.' He couldn't fathom that he wasn't the cheeky chappy who was going to sweet-talk Grandma into getting what he wanted." Another source told the publication the Duke of Sussex had shifted the narrative about his grandmother. "It was always my commander-in-chief, the boss," they said. But when he was not getting the support from her he wanted, she is represented as a diminutive figure sat in the corner. That is another manipulation of the narrative to suit the outcome as felt by Harry. Advisors made recommendations to Her Majesty, but there was only one person making the decisions. To look the truth squarely in the eye, to realize your relationship has been damaged, and to know it was his commander-in-chief who decided he couldn't have the half-in, half-out role he wanted, is probably too painful for him to accept. Thanks for watching the channel, Royally Rich Persons News. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell.